What's going on, guys? Josh Carter here, One Objective Outdoors. And today's video is going to be a little different. We're going to be getting some land ready for deer hunting. It's actually the season's going on right now. But the field that we're hunting near, there's a couple pieces of property around us. And the deer kind of S in and out of the pieces of property. You can see through the trails and stuff. So I'm basically trying to make a highway for them to, come through our field a lot more, stay on our property, and trying to just, work on some habitat. This is going to be a several year project of, getting the property right and getting it the way we need it. So I've hunted it for years, and I've never put a lot of time in deer management. I just go hunting. I just set up a tree stand where I know a lot of deer came through, and now because I was shooting for just to fill the freezer, So my son, he's big into it now. So we're trying to manage the bucks, and the people that's got property near us, I don't know if this is true, but it seems like their motto is if it's brown, it's down. So spikes go down, 4-pointers go down. We're trying to save that. We're trying to preserve them deer and let them grow older. And we got a few deer over here that are older. So my son's trying to get them. I've killed a couple bucks in my life. Not quite as big as these, but I want him to get the opportunity for them. So I'm just trying to do some deer management, get the fields cut, get some paths cut, and you'll see when we get down here, it's really, really tall. They got a lot of bedding down areas, so it's good for that. So I'm just trying to cut around that and get some paths where they're coming out of these thickets and all that. So we're gonna get the tractor hooked up, get the bush hog going, and then we'll see you guys out in the field. Alright guys, we got the tractor all hooked up, got the bush hog. This bush hog we got ain't real wide. This tractor we got ain't real big. So I'll show you here in just a minute. The trails that we're going to be cutting aren't going to be real wide trails, but they also have a lot of tall weeds and all that's going to be around them, so they feel kind of safe taking these trails. And we've let this field grow up pretty heavily for the last 2 years, so I'm hoping this will make a big difference within the next year or two of constantly doing this. And then my plans are over here is putting some food plots in on this hill here. So that's gonna be kind of my experimental spot in the corner here. You'll see that this summer when we start really digging into that. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut a trail. So we're hunting that thicket over there. That piece of property over there is that ain't ours, that's another piece of property. And then over there too, in that thicket there. And I'll show you some trails where they come out and where I'm trying to lead them. I'm trying to lead them to here, so where we hunt in the thickets. I do hunt in the bottom of this field as well, but not all the time. So we've mainly been hunting the thicket because that's where we've been seeing a lot of the more buck activity. So anyways, I'm gonna start getting into this and show you guys some more trails down here in the bottom, and then what the bottom looks like too. Guys, so I've cut out a little, it's gonna be like a little feeding pasture, I guess. I don't know if they'll feed right here or not. I don't know if this is what they want to eat, but it just gives them a little spot to graze when they come in here. So I just I got a trail that's coming in up here that I'm gonna cut back to the fence. That way they kind of see, I mean, you can see right here, they're coming through, that tree come down. And you can look right here, if you can see it in the camera or not. Actually, deer just took off over to my left. But anyways, there's a good camera. Anyways, it's a good trail that comes through here. There's a huge hawk flying around. But good little trail comes through here. You can see it kind of splits here. They come in either way. So actually, I'm probably not going to bush hog this. That way when they come out, they feel kind of safe when they come out. So right down here in the bottom is a good creek. So that creek goes all the way through, and the thicket I hunt is way over there. So it's just a good creek bank. It runs all the way down through there. As you can see, I'm just cutting just a narrow little path all the way through here. Somewhere for them they can come out of here. They can kind of still feel a little safe with all the tall brush around and weeds, and kind of graze up through here. We do get a lot on the bed down in here. It's actually kind of hard to get in here sometimes when you're hunting, especially if you're hunting like early in the morning. You're trying to come in, you jump a lot of them up. I've jumped them up coming in the afternoon, so I'm actually thinking about putting a blind up there, because this is a good little rifle stand, a rifle spot. So I'm probably put just a blind up there. It's tall, and I can just see them down here walking. So, and then maybe put a food plot in over here within the next year or so. I think it'd be a good spot for a good food plot down in here. So, but anyways, just been cutting this trail up through here. And then right through here is a good spot where they've been coming through. It's just a good little path. I'll show you guys the creek over here, but you can see where they've been coming through because fence is a lot lower. It's a good little path where they've been following the creek. So yeah, it's a good little creek over there. It's really thick over. They actually logged that several years ago, so now it's super thick. So it's really great hunting through here. Just actually right, they got the fence here for when I had the horses, but right on the other side of this creek is where the other property starts. This is kind of, the creek is kind of what divides our property basically. Anyways, it's just a work in progress. Hopefully we can get some more going here. But anyways, I just wanted to give you guys a little update what I was doing. If you guys like this kind of content, want to see more of it, you know, us getting this property in shape for hunting, this is going to take several years. You know, growing bucks, big bucks, everything I've read, I'm no expert, I can tell you that by no means. I've done a lot of research on YouTube, and it's time management, man. It's letting a lot of them walk that you would like to shoot so they can get a little more years on them. The problem is with areas like this is you got people on other sides of the property that some may have that belief, some may not. Some just want to shoot for the meat. They don't eat horns, you know what I mean? So they're just trying to load the freezer, whatever walks out in front of them. They're trying to get that deer to feed their family. So I understand that, I respect that. But it also sucks when you're trying to grow a big buck and, you know, they're shooting little ones. So it is what it is, and ain't nothing we can do about it. But all we can do is try our best to prevent the big bucks from walking over there and feel a little more secure being over here. That's all we can do. So I'm got a lot of plans for some things I want to do with this field, maybe some fruit trees later on. But you know, all that costs a lot of money and time. So anyways, we're going to bush hog it for now, putting little trails in for them, and then like I say, putting some food plots in, probably starting spring and trying to go through the summer, different kinds of food plots for them, and keep them healthy and keeping mamas getting fed good. So you know, the baby's already come out with a lot of nutrients and all that stuff, and can hopefully pick this gene up and get even bigger bucks. But anyways, guys, I'm gonna end it here. I'm gonna get back to bush hogging. Son's gonna bring me some lunch, and I'm just gonna cut a few more trails through here and probably call it quits. But other than that, if you enjoyed the video, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and guys, we'll talk to you later. See ya.